What exactly do you feel about Michael Jackson singing? You think he sucks at singing. Who said that?
Started the record off.
I'm not gonna let you steal Michael Jackson's legendary status. It's disrespectful. Just because you're playing your drums doesn't mean you're practicing. There's a ton of drums out there that are practicing, or they think they're practicing, but they're just playing their drums. And it sounds like that might be what you're doing too. People do that. They're like, how much does it cost though? I'm like, it doesn't matter. If you had $1 million in your hand, you can't join this program.
If you got a milli, you could book a Zoom call.
Can you practice for 30 minutes to an hour a day, 4 or 5 days a week? If you can't commit to that, then we're not gonna even have a conversation about what joining the Shake Camp Club is. We've just figured out how to really help drummers do that in a way that other sites haven't.
Welcome back. It's DrumCode, baby.
Brody, is this DrumCode? Are we back?
I think we are.
This is crazy. It's been a good minute.
We might as well get back on the 80 and head to the gig as well.
Wow. You talking about cover band? You know how long it's been since I played cover band, bro? That's crazy.
Because you're an arrogant dun-dun-dun. Speaking of cover music, what exactly do you feel about Michael Jackson singing?
Wait. You're bringing this back, buddy. Okay.
You still don't know what the answer is.
Listen, and this is, if you're new watching this, you have no context on this, but for those of you guys who've been following us for a while, you know what he's trying to do here, and I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Do you think Michael Jackson can sing great? I think Michael Jackson was an amazing artist.
But he didn't answer the question.
Like, no.
He didn't answer the question.
Let me finish. No.
He didn't answer the question. Let the record show he didn't answer the question.
Let the record show Michael Jackson has some of my favorite
I'm
songs.
cutting it off right here. I'm posting on IG that first little part. Go ahead. I'm listening.
I'm asking.
Michael Jackson is a legend.
What do you think of his singing?
I think it's legendary. Anytime you have a legend singing,
On a
they're
scale
singing
from 0 to 10, 10
Right.
being great,
Mhm.
0 being trash,
Yeah.
where do you put Michael Jackson singing?
0 being trash, 10 being great,
10 being great.
it's easy.
What is it?
Legendary. That's where it goes, bro.
You are
It's-
avoiding the question.
There's 0,
Uh-huh.
there's 10,
Uh-huh.
and then there's legendary. I'm not gonna let you steal Michael Jackson's legendary status. It's disrespectful.
We don't steal his status. You think he sucks at singing.
Who said that?
What do you think about his singing when he's battling his background singer on the This Is It, the movie, the DVD, the movie?
I think that moment, listen to what I'm saying.
It's how you think of all of his moments.
No, I think
Yes.
that moment is legendary. Like, do you not understand like what it is? Like for that background
For
singer.
those of you who don't know, he hates Michael Jackson
This
singing.
isn't true.
He's an arrogant dun-dun-dun.
None of this is true.
Disrespectful. Welcome back. It's DrumCode, baby.
Man, DrumCode podcast. It's been a minute since we've done a podcast. It's been a minute since we've sat down and done this. It's like there's questions that we've been asked. There was a period of time, like around 2022, because we've been online since 2012.
Yeah.
Doing drum education, drumless tracks. We've been here for a long time.
Whoa, I've been doing the tracks.
Oh my God. Here you go.
As you already
Here
know.
you go again. But you don't
What
want but you don't want nobody to know that you play the keys or
I
that
don't
you
play the keys.
Then how did you make the tracks?
Because there's such a thing called a computer, and all you have to do is press buttons
No,
and
buddy.
sample and do things
No.
like that. So
No. First of all, you didn't make anything.
SticksPlayAlongs.com
Wow.
is where we started.
So it started off way back as Damani Rose Play-Alongs. There's so much that we've done in the last, 13 years now? It's crazy.
I've done.
This guy. Do you remember the first video we ever put out?
Oh, yes.
What was it called?
It was, do you go to drum lessons every week? Learn a new groove, chop, or exercise?
Wait, was that the first one? Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
I think it was the first one. It was either that.
That was the first talking video I think we
the
put
first
out.
drum video was Electrocity.
Wow.
How to play to this track. That's the
No.
only track that
I don't even think it was how to play to it. I think it was just a performance of it.
No, I did a groove guide for it. I did.
Groove Guys didn't come till later.
It was definitely a video lesson on Electrocity. That's the one track that I didn't make on SticksPlayAlongs.
You didn't get any tracks, bro.
Because that's the one track
what you have made. I props where props is due. You've made some loops for our students that they practice with when they're doing the interactive sheds with you.
It's called
you made loops.
SticksPlayAlongs.com.
Bro, you're lying.
All of them.
You're lying.
So what happened with that track was he's not familiar with how drummers need to learn music. So he puts in these weird measures. It's never groups of 4s or groups of 8s. It's like 13 of this and 10 of that and 3 of this and 1 of that. And it just threw everywhere.
Bro, if you can't count, just say that.
First of all,
It's like, I don't understand.
you are lucky this is a family show.
Because that's
I
what
got about 4 words for you
But
right
that's
now.
what I'm getting. Like, if you can't count,
I could count.
Just say that.
I played it just fine.
the hits were on the E. of 1. Why couldn't you find it?
I played it just fine.
If you can, are you sure? Are you sure?
Hey, bro, turn the cameras off. I got about 6 words for you right now.
So anyway, we started back then, but then there's like in 2020, I would say about around the pandemic, 2021, we like stopped posting on social media for a long time, for like a year, 2 years. And people have been asking me, I get this question all the time still on social media, like, what is the app still there? Like, what is the app?
Oh, the app caught COVID.
The app caught COVID, and it didn't make it, did it?
And it did make it.
But the thing is, when I get that question a ton, the question of where have we been? What have we been doing? Like, because we were Drum Tip Tuesday, Drum Fill Friday, like faithfully every single week. We were doing DrumCode episodes. I don't know who remembers the DrumCode episodes who've been following us.
Man.
Maybe you have it, but DrumCode was like this spoof on the show Guy Code from back in the day that was on MTV.
Mm-hmm.
And
some people don't know what MTV is, bro.
yes,
Music television
It's been that long.
videos. Or music television. What does MTV stand
I think it stands for music television.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was MTV, and then we did a spoof from that show and called it DrumCode. It was pretty funny. It did some views. We did a few episodes of that. Then we started the DrumCode podcast. Then the Shed Camp, the original 30-day Shed Camp that we started with, and how we got to where we are now. So I guess in this podcast, we're gonna answer some questions for you guys. Where have you been? What have we been up to? What are we doing now? What's actually happening? And why are we back doing this podcast again? So I think for starters, to answer the question, what happened to the app? Listen, I'm gonna just tell you guys the truth.
I stopped making play along, so obviously, wow, it went down the drain.
Wow. No, there's a bunch of
Guess
stuff.
I should get back to making play alongs.
This guy. There's a bunch of stuff that happened. So obviously, we're musicians in real life, right? We actually play music for a living and produce and do DrumCode. Somebody plays a ton of gigs. I play a ton of gigs. I also am a multi-instrumentalist, so I do production. Off of the sneeze. Jesus Christ, that happened right during the recording.
Cut that out, Sabu.
You might want to leave it in because that actually happened.
No,
I feel like I might sneeze again.
chop that out.
You know what it is?
What?
It's all the doggone
That's the sign of a drummer that practices.
all the wood chips
Yeah,
on the ground.
because I actually practice. Do you?
Do you?
I just said I did.
Yeah, but do you really?
You can see my evidence.
No, just because you're playing your drums doesn't mean you're practicing.
I practice. I
So
don't rehearse.
There's a ton of drums out there that are practicing, or they think they're practicing, but they're just playing their drums. And it sounds like that might be what you're doing too.
Absolutely not.
How do you know
I'm
that you're
always
not?
progressing and moving further along?
Are you sure?
Because the things that I'm practicing.
I'm not sure
I'm
about
not-
that. I've been around you this whole time, and there's a part of me that thinks that.
First of all, I can double kick and I can do hi-hat chokes. Okay? So,
We'll
Fujitsu.
we'll get with the hi-hat choke battle in a minute. But as far as the drumless tracks, man, we play music, so we do a lot of stuff. Back in 2018, 2019, right before the pandemic, we got flown to Washington, D.C. to create
An album that I wrote.
Yeah, but you didn't write anything. You did though for the ballet dancers that were next to the door. You did. Wait, man, I don't want to go down the rabbit hole. But yes, but you did. So he was trying to impress some ladies. Nah, I got you. No, it's all. We're not gonna go down the rabbit hole. We're not gonna do it. So anyway, we recorded a project at the Kennedy Center. The pandemic happened, shut everything down, and the reason why we actually took the app out of the App Store was because Apple and Google, what they do is they take literally 30% of everything that you make every single month. That's what was actually happening. And so it was like, okay, it doesn't matter how much money we make, the more money we make, the more money they take. And this is before taxes. This is before all the other expenses that it takes to do what we do. It was just like, oh yeah, because you're in the store, we take 30%. Like, you don't understand. That's a lot. Because of that, it just made it where we couldn't maintain it. We couldn't pay the developers what they needed to be paid to continue to, it was just too much. And so what we did is we just switched it to the site. Like, it's still, the DrumTrax, the drumless tracks are still there. They're just on the site, not in an app, right? Like, that's...
What's the name of the website?
The DrumTrax.app.
Okay, you just gotta...
Yeah, but I'm just letting them know what happened and where they can
It's not .com.
It's not .com. It's .app.
DrumTrax.app.
DrumTrax.app. And so...
Tracks with an X.
Yeah. Tracks with an X. And so you can get access to the drumless
Because
tracks.
X don't give it to you.
Oh my
He's
God.
gonna give it to you. X is gonna...
Hey, yo, this is what he does in real life. I'm not gonna hold you. This is what he does. This is him in real life.
That was good.
So you get access to the tracks still there. I mean, so you still get access to the tracks right now. It's $30 a month. You have over 350 drumless play along tracks.
That I made.
Oh my God. You can't even name 10 of them.
Who can't?
You.
We got Beginner Loose, Volume 1, and there's about 8 of them in there.
And what are they called?
They're called Beginner Loose. Volume 1.
They each have names.
And there are 8 of them in there.
Bro, you couldn't even sing one of them.
First of all, I'm not a singer, so I wouldn't sing the song anyway.
Listen,
But I know that there's beginner Luke.
Oh my gosh.
At least 8
All right,
of
anyway,
them.
so we have they're still
Volume
there,
1.
but like there's no drum lessons on this. Because remember, we used to have drum lessons in the site. Like we don't do that anymore in the site. And they're like, wait a minute, y'all don't do drum lessons anymore? Why would you say that? We've just stumbled on a better way that makes more sense, that actually helps drummers. And so the difference is, instead of having a library of videos that you get access to and it's just a ton of content, right? Like we call that paid YouTube now.
Yeah.
Right? Like Netflix for drummers. Like everybody's site is just a library of content.
Well, that you just have to learn and figure out on your own. You don't even know if you're playing it incorrectly or correctly because there's no one there to help you, to tell you like, oh yeah, no, this needs a little bit of work here, or this is actually good. This is great. You can go ahead and move on. You just think you're doing it the way it's supposed to get done. And we realize it doesn't work.
Or you know you're not doing it right, but you don't know what you're doing wrong because you don't have any feedback or anyone to let you know what you should be doing or how you should be doing it. Heck, you don't even know where to start. You just log onto these sites, you get access to thousands and thousands of videos. And it's not that these videos are bad. It's not like they have bad information.
Not unless it's this killer.
It's entertainment. After a certain point, you just watch how great other people are and can't figure out why you're not getting there. And so we discovered this, and we really stumbled upon this new method that we're doing right now inside of our Shed Camp Club by doing the initial Shed Camp that we did, right? When we first did the 30-day Shed Camp that we did, feature Eric Moore and all the stuff, that very first one, we actually started putting people in a group together. And we put them in a group together where they were all like being held accountable to actually do the practice, getting help and feedback on things that they needed support with. And what we learned is that even with the same stuff that they already had access to on our website, they were making like 10 times the progress in the same amount of time with the same information. They just needed that guidance, that support, and someone to hold them accountable.
Kind of like I did in Grandma's basement because you couldn't play the 1/1 back then.
Oh my God.
And then
so you're
we were standing back and forth. This is what happened.
Okay.
You didn't know how to play the 1/1, so I had to show you and give you direct feedback on where it was going wrong.
So listen,
And now you can 1/1.
you can play.
You are welcome.
Here's the thing. You know what? He's right. He could play the 1/1, but he couldn't play the 2/2. And so the thing that we would shed with back in the day in my grandmother's basement, yes, was the fact that you couldn't play doubles and you're right. And that continued on for a reverse of time.
First of all,
And we're still questioning the hi-hat chokes.
absolutely not.
We're still questioning the
We are
hi-hat
not.
chokes. We're
We
not.
know what it is
We
out here.
digress. We digress. But yeah, so we literally went offline for like a year and some change because we went like full steam with a group of drummers who were like literally striving to play better, pro level, more advanced drum fills, chops, and solos. And the majority of these drummers have been playing for a long time. They could already play the basics. They could play a groove. But when it comes to their chops, they weren't really happy with where they were. They're playing the same things over and over. Finding like they're on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, trying to find stuff to practice. They've been down that rabbit hole. They've tried the other sites, but they're still kind of stuck in the same place. And so we actually worked with them, and we were like concentrated, like full time. We're with these guys, right?
Yeah.
And so we've been doing that since like the full year-long version of this since like 2022. And here we are in 2025, going into 2026 still, going really strong. And we've just grown it. And we've been able to help so many drummers in this way. Like this is like so much better in terms of, because here's the thing, the program that we're doing, it requires drummers to literally commit to being able to practice a specific amount of time. Like we don't even, you can't just join our program, like go to a page and just click sign up. Like that's not how it works. We have a conversation first because we're gonna get clear if like you can commit to the level of practice that we need you to commit to. Can you practice for 30 minutes to an hour a day, 4 or 5 days a week on average? If you can't commit to that, then we're not gonna even have a conversation about what joining the Shed Camp Club is. People do this, they're like, how much does it cost though? I'm like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you have the money.
You can't practice.
You can't join. I don't care if you had $1 million in your hand, you can't join this program because you gotta be able to commit to that level of practice.
Well, I mean, have a conversation with me. I'll talk to you.
If they got $1 million, right? If they got $1 million.
If you got $1 million, you can book a Zoom call. We'll figure something out.
So I mean, but that's the reality of it. And then not only that, like, you know, we are working with drummers that literally want to take their drumming to the next level, playing more advanced pro level drum fills, chops, and solos. Like we've just figured out how to really help drummers do that in a way that other sites haven't. And so that's why we're doing that. And that's how we got to where we are now. But we have gotten so into the weeds. We've even trained other coaches that are working with us now. And the cool thing about it is it now frees us up to be able to do podcasts like this again and kind of get back to doing some more content.
We back, y'all. So tired of Happy New Year, baby. You know what it is.
Your head is not even like, what are you doing? Sit down. You look crazy.
Shut up.
We get back on camera, you get a microphone, and this is what you do.
And Brody,
You don't know
what
how to
time it
act.
is.
See?
Is it not New Year's?
You were the kid. You were the kid. Oh my God.
Is it not
It
New
is
Year's?
not New Year's.
Is that a new shirt?
No. No.
You just bought that shirt.
You don't know that.
You said it off camera.
Can you prove it? You can't prove it. You have no proof. There is no evidence of this.
Oh man, you can't prove
There
it.
is
Shout
no-
out to my man Steve Green. You
can't-
know what it is. You can't
You
prove
can't-
it.
Oh, side note, bro. Throughout this whole process as well, even while doing it, like we actually have a project coming out tomorrow, like an album.
Well, technically, we don't know when this is actually going to drop.
Got you. Well, and so today is the 26th of August.
No, it's the 21st, but it's okay.
Yes, I knew that. It is the 21st of August. Jesus Christ.
Which is New Year's somewhere in the universe. So turn up. Happy New Year, some planet. On August 21st.
It is the 21st of August. The project comes out on the 26th,
22nd.
distributed by.
Jesus Christ.
You know, I don't know what's going on with the 26th right now. I don't know what that is.
Man,
I don't even have a clue.
I got 3 jokes, but I'm going to say it off camera.
Jesus.
So, but 22nd, which is tomorrow.
The 22nd, which is tomorrow, we release this being released, distributed by Empire Records, which is amazing. And
a
it
bunch
features
of songs that I wrote.
this guy. Here you go again. But it's featuring an artist named Vadia, an amazing artist named Tango, also featuring an amazing poet named Aja Monet, Elena Penderhughes on flute. It's featured on
And
this
I'm
project.
on every record.
Saul Williams. Are you? No, you're not.
Even if I'm just breathing, I'm still there.
No, you're not.
Yes, it is.
No.
Yeah.
You're on a lot of them, though.
Listen, I wrote it all.
Okay. Yep. All the way from the house while we were in the studio.
Exactly.
Got you.
I had to call. He called me. He's like, bro, what do I do? What's up, man? 4 or 5.
No, but the project, we'll link to it, and it's just real music. Because, like, again, we're musicians in real life. We actually do real
We'll
music.
drop a link in the description.
We'll drop a link in the description. You can check out the project. It's called Traveling Shoes. It's a poetry project, but it's not, though. Because, I mean, when's the last time you heard a poetry project with drum solos all over it?
All over it?
I mean, not all over it, but on it. There's lots of-
We can re-record it because I'm
yeah, you would. We got all these drum kits in here. Right?
I mean,
how many drum kits are in here?
first of all,
You know, let's-
don't put the
What do you mean? It's on camera. They can see the drum kits.
Okay,
What
but
are you
I
trying to?
mean-
What are you trying to hide?
Brody, well, I'm not trying to hide nothing.
What are you trying to hide?
What I'm trying to say is the fans might be listening.
The feds might be. What does that have to do with the drum kits?
Brody, chill.
I don't know
Exactly.
what is happening.
It has nothing to do with the drum.
This is what I'll say.
Does it have anything to do with drum kits?
Hey, anybody who's watched to this point, look around the room, what you see on the camera, and just guess how many drum kits you think are in here.
I can't see.
We're not going to talk about the ones that are behind it, dude.
Yeah, these are not kits though. These are snares.
Okay.
Those are snares.
That's true.
Those are all snares. Everything.
Yeah.
Well, but yes.
Anyway. So, yeah.
Put a comment in the comments.
Yeah, we're not gonna make this too long. We just wanted to answer, like, for this first podcast, like, where we've been, what we've been up to, how we get here, what's been going on. You can still get access to the drumless tracks. You'll see a link in the description, $30 a month for that. If you are interested in the Shed Camp Club or anything or about learning more about what that actually is, there's a link in the description for that too. But until next time, guys, we'll check you out. Peace.
Peace.